continues.
You know, the 2010 election season, it's not boring, folks, but it's a little confusing, especially trying to keep up with who's in and who's out. J.R. Davis in the studio right now, and J.R., you've kind of, you're going to help simplify this for us.
Try to, Brad. You know, the word confusing feels like an understatement. It's hard enough to keep up with candidates in a normal election year. However, this is not a normal election year, and by the way, it's only the beginning.
In just the first 2 months, Arkansas's 2010 political season has had more curveballs than the Yankee bullpen. And who knew? After a big win in 2006, U.S. Senator Blanche Lincoln looked, well, pretty unbeatable. Not so much the case now. Far from it, actually. In fact, if the election were held today, most polls show Lincoln losing to nearly every candidate, some by double digits. And the surprise is not so much the fact she's losing, but more so who she's losing to. Besides the recent entry of U.S. Congressman John Boozman, it would literally be easier for most Arkansans to name the fifth Beatle than to recall the rest of the Republican field of candidates, which currently stands at 8, with the recent departures of Buddy Rogers and Tom Cox. With his bid for Senate, Boozman has single-handedly transformed Arkansas's 3rd District Congressional seat from a less-than-interesting race to a real-life game of guess who. By the way, Arkansas's congressional districts are something everyone should know. So, here they are. The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We're the 3rd one, thus making the 3rd District Congressional race very important to all of us. Okay, now you know, so the question becomes, who's in?
Yes, my name is Steve Womack, and I'm running for Congress.
Today, I am announcing that I will be a candidate for U.S. Congress in the 3rd Congressional District.
Over the weekend, Rogers Mayor Steve Womack and State Senator Cecile Bledsoe joined Bernie Scotch, bringing the number of GOP hopefuls to 3. On Monday, Boone County Judge Mike Moore announced his candidacy for the 3rd District, making him number 4, with a couple more entertaining the idea, like State Senator Denny Altis and former DEA agent Steve Lowry. As for the Democrats, let's take a minute to introduce you to them. David Whitaker. And that's it. Okay, well, with less than 3 weeks left until the filing date, the one and only thing we really know for sure is there's less than 3 weeks left until filing date, and a lot can change.
Brad, a lot can change. Obviously, already today, we're getting rumors that possibly Gunnar DeLay, he ran against Dustin McDaniel for the Attorney General's election last time. He's actually thinking about getting into it. He's from Fort Smith area, Sebastian County. Could help. And we also spoke to Jonathan Barnett, state rep, who is rumored to run. He says he's out of it. So we're already getting some updates, and it's already changing. Just kind of crazy already.
I think you enjoy covering this stuff, just a guess. Keeping up with it. It's not boring, as you say.
No, not boring. Keeps you on your feet.
All right, thank you for that, J.R. Davis.